We don't kill the living. Shut up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Back with my review for The Walking Dead this past week. I do want to apologize for this being up so late. It's been a long, hectic week for me, but I want to go ahead and get this up here. Also, if you're checking this out and haven't checked out my next video, coming right after this, I do have season 7 finale spoilers, so heads up for that one. But anyways, guys, we'll get right into this. Alright, Season 7, Episode 15, the penultimate episode of Season 7 was entitled Something They Need. Alright, guys, episode starts out, Tara telling Rick about the arsenal at the Oceanside. They lead a group of Alexandrians to the distant community. Meanwhile, a herd of walkers makes its way down the shoreline towards Oceanside. At the hilltop, Maggie offers Eduardo farming tips. Gregory observes their interaction. He overhears Eduardo referring to Maggie as boss lady and hears Maggie plan to transplant a blueberry bush from outside the hilltop gates. She explains blueberry bushes can produce for over 40 years, that they should start acting like they're going to be around that long. Outside Oceanside, the survivors set their plan in motion. Michonne climbs a tree, rifle in tow, assumes her post. Jesus and Daryl set up explosives as Aaron and Eric keep watch. In a bittersweet exchange, Eric explains he finally understands Aaron's resolve to fight the Saviors. Jesus voices his regrets about Rosita and Sasha, chastising himself for not stopping their attack against Negan. Daryl assures Jesus that Sasha is a good shot and guesses they could be back at the hilltop. At the sanctuary, David opens the door to Sasha's cell. Sasha lies on the ground, her arms and legs bound. When she asks for water, David gets uncomfortably close and tears her shirt. Sasha headbutts him, knocking him over. Angered, David unbuckles his pants. Just then, Negan appears and reminds David that rape is forbidden at the sanctuary. He stabs David through the neck, killing him. Sasha assures Negan that Rick did not send her to assassinate him. Negan, impressed by Sasha's beach ball-sized lady nuts, asks her to join the Saviors. He unties her wrist, gives her his knife, and presents his proposition. She can choose not to use the knife, allowing David to reanimate and kill her, or she can save herself and use the knife against David, but she'll have to join Negan's cause. He leaves the cell. Later, Eugene brings Sasha a blanket and pillow. He explains that he's never been as scared as he was that night in the RV in the woods. He joined Negan to ensure he never feels that way again. He recommends she do the same. Sasha orders him to leave. After Eugene is gone, David starts to reanimate. Gregory joins Maggie as she uproots a blueberry bush outside the hilltop. He proposes they present a united front to the community. Maggie agrees to consider his offer. He contemplates killing Maggie while her back is turned, but ultimately decides against it. A walker emerges from the woods. Gregory charges it, but backs away at the last minute. Maggie kills the walker as a second walker attacks Gregory. A passing group of hilltop residents witness Maggie saving Gregory. A resident remarks that Gregory exaggerated his walker killing experience. At Oceanside, Tara sneaks into Natania's home and holds her and Cindy at gunpoint. She explains that her group is taking their guns in order to fight the Saviors. She begs them to talk to Rick and join their resistance. Natania refuses. Rick's group sets off the explosives near the Oceanside walls. Daryl and Jesus capture Beatrice and Kathy, and as the other residents flee, Natania feigns an injury and distracting Tara and giving Cindy enough time to grab a hidden gun. Tara turns her gun towards Cindy and is tackled by Natania. As Cindy holds her at gunpoint, Tara reveals that her own gun was never loaded. Rick and the rest of the group round up the Oceanside residents and assemble the captives. Rick assures them that he doesn't plan to hurt anyone. Then Natania appears, holding Tara at gunpoint. Cindy tells her people that Rick's group wants to fight the Saviors. Beatrice suggests they join the fight, but Natania refuses to lose more people to the Saviors. Michonne warns Rick that walkers are approaching. Cindy knocks Natania out. Enid, who was standing behind Natania, gun aimed and ready to shoot, stares in shock. Rick's group and the Oceansiders organize a combined defense that allows them to effectively kill the walkers. Beatrice shakes Rick's hand. Natania angrily concedes, allowing Rick's group to take their guns, but she remains adamant against fighting. Negan opens the door to Sasha's cell and sees the knife protruding from David's forehead. "You win," Sasha says, agreeing to join him. Negan retrieves the knife and says that Sasha needs to further convince him of her loyalty. He tells her that he knows Rick is formulating a plot against him and he plans to enlist her help in stopping him. Back in his office, Gregory takes Simon's handwritten note from his shirt pocket. He studies a local road map and then calls for Cal. He tells Cal to pack a bag and prepare to drive him somewhere. Eugene stops by Sasha's cell and assures her she made the right choice. Through the door, Sasha sobs, convinced that she made the wrong decision. She's worried that she'll be used as a tool against Rick's group. She begs Eugene to bring her a weapon, a knife, a gun, a razor blade, so she can kill herself before Negan uses her against her friends. He agrees to consider her request, but in the cell, Sasha's face shows resolve as she plays her angle. The Oceanside residents watch Rick's group leave with their guns. Gabriel wonders whether they need to take all the guns. Rick insists it's necessary. Cindy informs Tara that Netanya has forbidden her community fight the Saviors. She thanks Tara for what her group is doing. Eugene knocks on Sasha's cell door and slips her the suicide pill that he made for Frankie and Tanya in the last episode. Whenever they were trying to, quote unquote, kill the other wife, but we really know that they were trying to kill Negan. Sasha despairs when she realizes he didn't bring her a weapon she can use against Negan. Rick's group returns to Alexandria late at night. Rosita opens the gate for them. Jesus asks about Sasha, but Rosita doesn't answer. She tells him they have a visitor. Rosita leads Rick's group to the Alexandria prison cell. Dwight sits behind bars. Daryl charges at Dwight, but Rick and Michonne hold him back. Rosita says that Dwight wants to help. "Okay," Rick says. He aims his gun at Dwight and orders him to kneel as we fade to black. Alright guys, that was a quick little review rundown of Season 7, Episode 15, entitled Something They Need, leading up to the season finale this Sunday, which is a pretty freaking awesome lead-up episode. It's going to be a lot of stuff going down next week in the finales, but like I said, I have the spoiler Q&A from the Spoiling Dead fans that I'm going to make that video right after this one. So not too long after this one is uploaded, you will be getting the Season 7 finale spoiler Q&A if y'all want to know what's going to go down in the finale. So y'all be checking back for that right after this one goes up. Like I said, I appreciate y'all checking this out as always. Like, comment, most importantly subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with the spoiler Q&A. Y'all be good.